welcome to the Craft Zone. I'm Jennifer, the craft lady, and this is my helper, Lenny. All right, well, let's check the toolbox to see what craft we're making. We're making a rock coaster. Now, actually, you don't have to make it as rocks, but we're making a coaster, regardless of what you put as your foundation. All right, so let's see what we're gonna need. The first thing is you're gonna need something as your base. That might be a piece of cardboard. Maybe you already have something like a tile at home that you could put things on. And if you want to do something even bigger than a coaster, this is actually a trivet from the kitchen to put like a hot pot on so it doesn't hurt the counters. And you could maybe use this as your base. Okay, so today we're gonna just use cardboard, and I've got some different shapes. You can cut it out to any shape you want. I do recommend though that you don't do anything that has points like triangles or star, because I don't know that you're going to be able to get any of your, whether you're using rocks or whatever you're using, into the pointy areas. Okay, and we also have rectangles. So Lenny, what would you like to use today? Okay, so he's going to use a square, and I'm going to use a rectangle. Okay, so his is painted, mine is not. All right, so the next thing you're gonna need is glue, okay? Now, you could, if you wanted to speed it up, you could use hot glue. I used it on this one, but I found that the hot glue, you had to use a whole lot of hot glue to get it to stay. So we're gonna attempt this today, and with whatever you do, you need to let it sit for at least a day, maybe even 2 days to dry, unless of course it's hot glue. All right, so you may be wondering, well, what are we gonna put on here? Well, you can put rocks if you want, but I went on a scavenger hunt around my house to see what I could find that I might be able to use as a foundation. And I encourage you all to try to do the same thing. And you can always go outside and just do a scavenger hunt for rocks, or you can do it for other things as well, such as, let's see here. Let's start with the rocks. I went outside and I picked up some rocks out of my yard. Then I also had these rocks in my craft room because I don't know why they were in there. They were in there. So you can also use aquarium rocks. That would be pretty cool. And then I even found a whole bunch of these little plastic coins. I thought, well, you know what? You could use those as a base. And then if you're gonna use beads, I have a lot of different types of beads in here, but I think the best would be these like little pony beads. I also found, this was something we were gonna use at VBS in the craft room, but I have a lot of these little blocks. It's actually from a set I found at the Dollar Tree called Tumbling Tower. And all it is like a Jenga game. So I thought, that would work good as a base. And then there's also these little glass gems. I have all different sizes of them. Well, I don't know, they say they are, I think they are. And then I even found some rectangle versions of the glass gems. And I encourage you to go and do a scavenger hunt around your house and see what you might, with permission, be able to use for your coaster. You can always use rocks. I think that's a really good thing. I made this one. I like it. I've used it already. So let's see. Did I already show you? Just to make sure. See, it works. Okay. All right. So what did you decide? Let's see, Lenny decided he's going to use a combination of some of these glass gem circles and the rectangles. And I think I'm going to use the little wood blocks. And so I'm just going to take out some because I want y'all to be able to see what we're doing. Slow it down now. He's coming up with his design there. And I'm just gonna start putting glue on. Don't forget the glue.
All right.
Lots of glue. Okay. I think I'm just gonna put mine on. You can wiggle the glue around a little bit. Look, Lenny, see if you wiggle the glue around a little bit, then you'll make sure you get glue everywhere. But you know what? That one has I'm gonna use a different one. That one had words on it. All right, so you just do this and find whatever you want. Now, if you go out in your yard and to find rocks, you want to make sure that all of your rocks are about the same height, because if you start laying the rocks down and one is too tall, then you're going to end up having a lopsided coaster and it won't hold a drink. All right, so you just go like that and you just start adding them on to your piece of cardboard or whatever you're using as a base. Trying to do a design here. Try to speed it up. You almost done, Lenny?
I am done.
You are? Oh, so fast. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, there you go. And I could work a little bit longer on mine to get it just right, but you get the idea. So, oh, I like that. Oh, sorry. I really like that one. All right, so I would love to see what your coasters look like. So if you would, you could have an adult take a picture and tag Rainbow Forest Kids on Facebook. And while we're talking about scavenger hunts, I have something that if you can find me at church on Sunday, that you'll be able to get one of these. I only have 24, so the first 24 kids they will get. It's a self-inking stamper, and they have all little construction vehicles on it. So if you can find me and you're one of the first 24, then you can get one of these, all right? So look forward to seeing you soon, and thank you for being with us. Bye.